Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new game here. Welcome to Fishing Barents Sea. This is a good one. I like it. Yeah, Dramamine, yeah, I hear you, man. It's good to see everybody here today. So let me tell you a little bit how I like to do first looks. I have not done a first look on a live stream in a long time, and mainly because that's kind of tough to really interact with chat as much as I want to. But I hope that this will. I hope this will be fine. So I tend to stay more inside of the game. So you know, it's brand new. So the first thing is stop the ads. These ads, they're not ads, man. They're the publisher and developer of this game that gave me a chance a week early to stream this. So yeah, that's why I put those in there. The videos were in, so I went ahead and grabbed those enough to where I could throw them a shout out for letting me have this game a week in advance, which doesn't always happen, especially if you look at the other YouTubers. They're all huge guys to do this. So they liked my work, I guess, and decided to let me have a shot at this. So yeah, so that's very nice of them to do that as well, which big shout outs to them. And also, so Fishing Barents Sea, let me go ahead and get to you. This is brand new, so this is not even out on Steam yet. This, as far as I know, will not be a console game, so this will be out next week, I believe, is when this goes on sale. I don't really exactly know how much it's going to be, but I guess we'll find out. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. So I hope you guys, if you got questions, feel free to ask. I'll let you know what I do know, and then what I don't know, I will find out for you. So, all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and let's get things started here. We're just going to go in and continue on our we've already got some things set up, so we're kind of already into the game. I'm going to try to give you as much info as I possibly can leading off here. So this will be about an hour live stream is what we're going to probably do. So let me go ahead real quick. Let's turn down our music. Hey, ads can pay well. Yeah, ads pay well, but none that I'm playing. I can assure you that, man. My payment is getting hopefully YouTube views off of this for it being a week out early. So hope it's gets in the way. Okay, so I already see some guys are already hating on me about Gold Rush. So I don't have to give giveaways. You know, so no giveaways on Gold Rush on Friday. I don't have to give them away. I could just keep them myself and give them to friends if I want to. I don't have to give them to anyway. So I plan on doing that tonight, but I plan on doing that tomorrow as well. And running Gold Rush tomorrow, doing a giveaway tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you don't like it, y'all can go watch it somewhere else. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so the first thing off, you're basically in Norway. So we've got the coast of Norway. You can see a lot of the northern lights in there. Graphics are absolutely brilliant in this game. It's really good. But I will say this: it takes quite a computer to be able to process all this on the upper end, on the epic end is what they call it, and graphic wise. You'll see some moving things. You'll see some ships. You'll see a lot of towns. So let's go ahead and just take a peek. Now this is basically your main harbor. This is where everything starts off. But you can see all of the fishing area that you do have. All of this that you see here is all open water for you to fish in. All these are different harbors, different stuff that has to be done as you kind of move through the game itself. So all these are all different undiscovered locations. You see, we found a few. And as it is, if you want to look through different species, fish populations, they do give you all of this. But the thing is, you have to explore the oceans to be able to find these hot spots. So you can go take a stab out of somewhere that you might see, you know, somewhere you might find something out here. But at the end of the day, it's all about exploration, ocean exploration. Now, I'll say this, with a small boat, it's pretty tough. It is not easy. So yeah, so we got these. You've got a couple down here in the bottom, all the way up north. I don't know how much weather affects. I know they have weather and storm and rain and all these kinds of stuff. So I know it's a little bit different on that particular perspective. But anyway, this is kind of where your home base is. You've got a couple of things around here now, really quick around here, and then I will get to some shout outs, guys, and I'll get in here with chat, just get us started off. Now your main area here is where a lot of your stuff is right now. This is where in the smallest boat, trying to oops, let's go ahead and let's move that up a little bit. There we go. Hey, I'm happy. Well, thanks, man. I did have a good day. Appreciate that, man. Happen to be looking at everyone that came across, so I appreciate that, man. As always. Oh, let me do, we got to do one other thing. Hang on. There it is. All right, I got to All right, you need to wait on you to. Okay, there it goes. All right. All right, yeah, I know. I had a mic. I had a copy paste there. All right. All right, okay. All right, so we're basically in the smallest boat here. Gosh, man, this music's loud. Okay, there we go. So there's about 4 or 5 different kinds of boats here, and then your basic idea is to go catch fish. Now you say, what kind of fish can you catch? There's tons of fish. There's fish that you can catch. You've got lots of different things. You can upgrade the boats. Each one has different radars, sonars you can upgrade, mast, the actual boat hull itself, storage options for the boat, amenities that the boat can offer as they get bigger. They get a lot bigger. You can also hire crew in for your boat. You can do a lot of things of that. Now, you also got your logboat, which has all the jobs. You can have jobs in this thing, which are, or catch a certain amount of fish per season or per quota for a particular town that needs it. So you go and actually take your boat, and go sell that fish as well. So there's lots of things besides just aimlessly driving around. But I'll say this, the whole point of this game really is upward progression for me. Now, the one cool thing that I want to just point out real quick here, before we actually kind of get going around, they've got a nice wiki here. It's got everything. So you've got really about 5 different variations of fish and species of fish that you're catching for. You also have a couple different baits that you're trying to use as well. Here's the thing that I wanted to point out, just for our maybe potential fishing gurus out there. Between the fish quotas, you got longline, net trawling, pelagic trawling, bottom trawling, and scanmar systems. So you've got a bunch of different ways to catch the fish. So what we're going to do is basically longline today, and then I may put some more videos together as we get some more boats and stuff. And mainly the biggest way to get more boats is to make more money, take out loans, and then have the drive around in kilometers. So you have to drive a certain amount of kilometers around in the map to be able to unlock new stuff, which we've done, which we've actually unlocked the next boat. We just got to make some money. Hopefully we can do it in this live stream, and then kind of see see where we are from there. So, and our motor is killer on here. It sounds like we're putting around in Taiwan somewhere. Hey, what's up? All right, so guys, if you want to, go ahead and let me know as we kind of drive out here. Let's see. I'm going to do real quick here. Let's do. I want to do a couple of things before we get going. Let's go back to the dock here. Let's go ahead and make sure our lines are baited up for whatever we got to catch, and then we'll go out and we'll do a little bit of fishing. I'll show you guys this game a little bit, and then maybe we can make enough and sell enough here that we can go ahead and get us enough money to get into the next size boat and see what kind of fishing we get. Oh, going on junk. I know, right? Sound like an old tractor? I know. It's pretty. The initial. I have fully trawled gaming. It's the name of our. But we couldn't fit gaming on there. They were going to charge too much. General Daz, what's up, man? First live stream of the year. Well, welcome, buddy. I hope you are doing well, man. Yeah, this bird. Yeah, it's hurt, man. It is. So this is basically an inherited boat. The whole idea is like every game like this that's progressive. So you start out with a boat or whatever it is was your grandfather's, and now you're literally cycling back around. You're going to make the millions and make the bazillions to make yourself a really nice boat. So here's the crew that you can hire. As you can see, each one of them bring different things to the table. As you can see, they have different rates, different hire prices, yada, yada, yada. Bank is where all your money is. You can, at least up here, you can get out to at least 230 kroners. So that's the Norwegian form of currency, I believe, is kroners. And then the bar is basically where all your jobs are. And then boat services. So this is where, if you need a rescue, if you can actually have the naval towing, which is free towing, is 10,000 kron per year. So it is what it is. So no dynamite. It is cool, Jeff. Hello from India. How are you? I'm great. Hope you guys are doing well. Sound like a frog and boat. Drop duck. All right. So you've got a few things here. Once you get the dock, you've got the town. You've got the main fish market. Now this is dynamic. So depending on what time of the year is, depending on the demand, a lot of these will change. Your haddock, your pollocks, your cod, redfish, mackerel all have a different flavor as to, for one, the way they taste, but two, how much they're worth per kilogram, which is kind of nice. So it does kind of keep you doing. And I will say this: certain fish are kind of like they're called by baits. So certain baits are better to catch a certain fish. So if one particular place wants you to catch say cod, then there's a certain bait you can use that's going to catch more cod than anything else. So as long as you're paying attention to what you're doing, then it should be okay. So other than that, let's go ahead, let's fuel up. And then I am, let's see what I'm going to do here. Let's go to fish market. Now here's where we're going to buy our baits. So we've got 3 baited long lines in here. I'm not actually going to get any more than that. Yeah, so we don't need any of that. So we've got 3 of those because I won't be able to pick all those up. One thing is the storage is pretty small in the little dinghy here. So let's go ahead and detach from here, and let's go ahead and let's get going. So. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? I had all that. There we go. Okay, I'll remember that. Sorry. Okay, how about this? Let's get out here and leave this. Let's leave this idle in here. How about this? Mic's still up. Okay, good. Hang on a second. Let's do that one more time because I forgot about that. I forgot you guys wouldn't be able to see all that. All right, now let's do it from here. Now here we go. I even set one up for you so you can still see me, but see most of everything. So now, woo! All right, sorry guys. Hey, what's up there, Mr. Thaco? Sam Parker, what's up, man? Also, PC streaming. Yeah, what's all in the description? I got a video down there and everything. A video kind of goes through everything. All right, so here's standard fish prices, all this stuff. What it was. Here is your buying bait, which this is one of the menus y'all didn't see. This is where I can see how much bait you have, what kind of long lines you've got set up, or what other kind of bait you're buying for whatever fishing you're doing. That's all purchased in these screens. Now, back aside from town is where I was showing you. Here is where we've got all the guys that you can hire. Now, there are different hiring workers at different places as well, so it's not exactly all the same everywhere you go. You've got all your banks. The bar, this is where your jobs come in. Boat services, you can pay 10,000 krone a year, which gets you a free tow anywhere to the closest port. It's actually probably worth it. Because right now, all rescue towing is 8,000 per tow, and if you ever run out of gas, guess what? You need a tow. And then aside from that, here's your dock where you can buy the fuel, repair any hull, repaint the boat if you wanted to. You've also got upgrades as well. So I didn't cover this one. So all of the stuff here is where you've got all of your storage upgrades. You've got engine upgrades for the boats. So even if you've got one, really, really nice boat, even though you may have the one nice boat, you still got, I don't know why that zoomed in like that. You still got ways you can upgrade the boat. That may be like you see you got radar upgrades, which is going to allow you to be a little bit better when it comes to finding fish, searchlights, all kinds of stuff like that. Then your mast upgrades, which can stack a lot of different things on it as well. So this is just what's upgradable on the little dinghy here. So you can imagine as you get up into some of the bigger ones, it's going to be actually pretty nice. And then the only other thing is your purchase boat. So if you want to kind of see, here is what a few of the boats look like. So this is obviously what we're in right now. And I don't even know how to pronounce some of these, the Skarken, or the Skarken. But anyway, a little bit more bigger sized boat with a lot more broader bow on it. You've got the Catherine, which is a nice. Now these colors you can all be named. You've also got you can choose the colors. Now these have a few different things. You can see this one has anchor points, also has long line, probably has a few other things that I'm just not in there yet. But you can see there it says 163 kilometers before you can purchase. You actually have to travel 163 kilometers before this one actually comes unlocked. And the lunar bow, of course. This is kind of getting into the bigger stuff here. You've got a lot of trawl lines in here. A lot of net fishing can be done on these. And then the Hermes, which is kind of the trademark flagship of the of the game. So this is kind of the big kahuna. As you can see, it's got a full ship bridge. So one of these days we'll be there. So anyway, there was the menus. I'm sorry that I was all over that for you guys that yeah. So for y'all that didn't get to see that, I apologize for that. What's up there, William? How are you, man? Yeah, the towing bags. Sorry about that. All right. So other than that, that's pretty much it. This is the one that I'm hoping we can bar today. We've got 45,000 now. We can get up to 100. So what I really need is to grab a couple of nice fishing trips, and then we'll have this one ready to go. So there we go. Random someone, what's up, man? How are you? All right. Let's see. I don't think the only thing that So the only thing. Yeah, so the only thing that hides is my clock and calendar and money. So let's leave this one up here for right now. Now, I will say this. If anybody subscribes, I don't have alerts set up on this yet. Actually, we could probably go back to the other. There we go. Hopefully that won't be too invasive. Do we got floating? Can you shrimp fish? No, I don't believe you can actually shrimp fish, but you can do a few things. We'll kind of recap on what the exact stuff you can do. Yeah, I'm good there, Random. Hey, what's up there, Chris? How are you? So you've got a couple different things you can use. As you can see, we're still kind of just mulling around here. The graphics, as you can see, are really good. And you got 360 around the boat itself. You have different ocean conditions as well. So if it is stormy, if it's raining, the wind could be coming out of certain directions. It will, kick the waves up. You do have to worry about gas, and you do have to worry about damage to your boat. So both of those things you do have to worry about. Now you also have sonar. So at some point, when you start drawing down your nettings, start drawing down your lines, you're going to have to be mindful about how deep those go, so you don't completely miss the fish. You've got here you've got all kind of quotas as to what's expected of you. You also have to gut the fish. That's interesting. And then you can, your job cargo stuff, stuff that you're actually looking for. The lines, you have to certain hours in here that you can have stuff. Now, I do have some lines already set. Let me see, because they're about to be pulled up. Yeah, because we left those out way too long. So here is one of ours. So let's go ahead and let's throw something down right here. Hey there, Craig Schaffer with a $5 super chat, man. All right, getting it started off right, man. Appreciate that, Craig, as always. Hey, Mr. Greg. What's up, man? Sounds mighty rough, Steve says. Yes, Jared, you can fast travel. Yeah, there it goes. All right, where is this going? Okay, let's move this up even further. All right. There we go. All right, left side, there's a lot of icons. So from here, let's go ahead and let's drop something in. So it's kind of like crab when you would draw it in. Now this is what they call a long line. If you don't know what a long line is, basically it's a certain amount of hooks on a line, and you have a certain, whether it's 250 feet, 200 feet, 100 feet, 1,000 feet, and it's got a certain amount of hooks on that line that's all baited with a particular type of bait. And when you drop it down in the water, all those, we in the South call it a trot line. So it's kind of cool. But anyway, it's basically two floats on the end with all that stuff hanging down. Fish come up and eat it, hang themselves, and those buoys help set the hook down in the mouth. So that's kind of what a long line is. Simple concept, but not dropped in the right place, then you don't get absolutely anything for it. So all of these blue areas are areas that the sonar has picked up as kind of hot spots. The only way to get to this screen is to actually do it. So if you see anything that's in gray, anything that's that's shoreline, any of this stuff here means unexplored water, and you don't have an idea of where the schools of fish are. Now this always changes as well. So right now we're in kind of a hot spot for pollock. Haddock is in a different place. Redfish is right where we're at, so we should be catching some redfish here, which are good weights of fish. So you can separate these out depending on what you're doing contracts and jobs for, which is kind of nice as well. So I will say, at least starting off, the big thing is probably going to be try to stay as close to the shore as you can so you can catch fish, let them sit there, and then move on with life. So I'm going to set all three of these in a circle and kind of surround this this immediate area. Then we're going to go pick up a job while these things sit. And we're going to go ahead and skip, we'll skip a little bit of the time here. Yeah, it's a fancy jug line. That's exactly what we call it, man. Thank you there, Gary. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we got our, also, well, you didn't see it earlier, but we do have our, at full tilt. If you got any questions on this game, you want to follow up and see when we're going to be playing more of this game, go ahead and follow us there on Twitter at full tilt. Alright, so that was all of our gear right there. Pretty easy when you start setting this up. I will say long lines is probably the easiest, but also the most boring. Because now at this point, it's just a waiting game. Yeah, Deadliest Catch did console, man, and it was terrible. Terrible. Well, happy early birthday there, Sean, if we don't see you. What's up there, Mr. Core Games? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, nice. Nice, Greg. I'm doing great there, Core. I hope you are, bud. I hope you are, man. And good to see Greg, one of our, he was one of our early subscribers and our very first sponsor here to the channel. So Greg got it all started off, man. So it's good to see you, man, as always. You only gotta have to wait 4 hours, yeah, but we can skip time. So, oh, you're doing horrible. That's no good, Core. No good. Going fishing, wax up. That's right, man. Well, they can if you don't repair the boats in order. Now, right now, I don't know exactly if there's mechanical issues that you can run into, but I know there's hull damage and some stuff like that. So if you wind up running in shallow spots or close to, you can damage the hull. Now, as to whether or not that'll quote-unquote sink it, I have no idea. My guess is probably not, but I haven't made it that far into the game. But they do have, and I'm going to put it in the description once we get done here. They do have some really nice FAQs just on the game itself and some more explanations on just what you can do as you progress into the game. So that's kind of cool to see. What's up there, William Grant? Hope you're doing well, man. It's okay, Greg. Don't worry about it, man. I know you got life going on, man. I understand. I understand completely. All right, so let's look real quick here. So let's go ahead. Let's speed up time. Now I'm gonna go ahead and skip. Let's skip 6 hours. And then usually from here we can go back to our map. And these right here, you'll see that they'll have red. Now, once they get into yellow, they'll get into green, they'll get into blue. Once they get into blue, that's like your big deal. Now, I'm going to go over here to this one, and we're going to see if we can't pick a, we're going to pick a job up over here. Hey there, what's up, Mark? How are you, man? Oh, thank you there, Devin. Devin Shalene. Yeah, a couple of 350s, yeah. Eventually, maybe this other one will have a little bit more. I was looking at the engine upgrades, thinking, well, maybe I can just do an engine upgrade. And it was like, you know, plus 2 knots. I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I've been doing good, Mark. Lincoln Garg, what's up, man? How are you? Oh, William, I've done that before, buddy. Done that before, man. All right, Jason. Well, the main reason just that I would like to just kind of keep them close here is just trying to catch as much as we can and not expend the fuel cost. Because we did do, I really found that the really one good way to do it is by doing the jobs. I'm not sure. I've watched a few videos. I've seen some of those guys have really good results from doing jobs and not necessarily just fast traveling in between hot spots that they see on, whether it be through sonar, whether it be through looking at the map, finding at least places at hot spots where fish have, or, you know, or at least are being found. So hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this works out. Am I doing well, Mark? Hope you're doing well. Hammerfest. Did I see Chuck's new car? I did, man. Hey, what's up, Michael Lee? Yeah, something a little different, man. Yeah, we're already flooring it, Melon. We're already flooring it, bro. All right, let's go into town. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I know what we're going to have to do. Dadgummit. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like we're going to need to go to the other place. But we can fast travel, thank goodness. I knew y'all would event. I knew right off the bat, man. There it is. Outlaw Bad Shoot. Bad Shoot. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. More interesting you thought? Yeah, it's you know, I really didn't give it much you know, vindication until I actually got in it and started looking through some of the pictures. This is using the Unreal Engine 4 as well, so it's got that really slick. I don't know. I think Unreal is a really slick engine, but some people love it, some people hate it. Fish TG. Now I like that one, Dennis. It's a lot better. Patricio. We did not see. Yeah, I know. Alright, so once we get out here, I'm going to go ahead and do some fast travel. I'm not going to let y'all listen to the clunkety clunk clunk. Now, the inside is actually really good. You can get up, you can walk around. Even from this little boat, it's nice. You can see a lot of the dynamic shadowing. The only thing that's a little harsh is the bloom. And it's like a reflective, you know, like, to me, that's just a little much. You can turn that down, but you lose a lot of the water reflection effects. So, like, if that could be turned down, like, I'm thinking, you know, like, big thumbs up on that. I'm there. But it goes away a lot when you're able to kind of see, you know, dynamically around you. It goes around. Yeah, motion sickness. Yeah, man. Yeah, February 7th is the day. February 7th. I'm not sure the price either. I did not see a price release on that. So I'm not exactly sure how much they're expecting on for this to be. So you can place out waypoints. We'll fast travel around some of this. Because some of these, as you fast travel, you get more areas where you'll, you know, probably. I've done a lot around the coast. Sometimes around in the coast that could be really good. Especially, we're going to go over to this place because this one that we went and actually did. So I know this place has jobs, and we're going to go look for those and then see what we can find over there because that'll give us a little bit extra money. So it's one thing that I have done is just traveled back and forth, fast travel to speed up some time. So mainly because right now I don't have a lot to do. I mean, you've kind of got to let it sit there and wait. So we're at 13 hours. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go in here one more time, then I'm gonna speed it up. How about that? I think that'll be good. Hey, is that Devon? Yeah, we stream pretty much every day. There'll be a time and place in that we don't get one in, but pretty much every day. I mean, there's usually a day on the weekend and usually a Wednesday that I don't, maybe. But that's usually far and few between. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Walter, yeah. Hey, what's up there, Dark? How are you, man? Hope you are doing well, man. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to speed up one more time here. Let's go ahead and speed up another 6. Now, see, there we go. So now we're getting into... Oh no. Well, I gotta realize when I got in here, you guys probably were maybe like, well, hey, why didn't he say anything in chat before he came in there? Well, the main reason is because I got in here and then I had the game music going on, because some of the game music's actually pretty good, and then I realized I could do that plus talk to you guys too. So then I had to try to do it on my phone, and I was like, ah, screw it. I didn't make that one. I didn't make that very good. So. I haven't found it too hard. I've made a few dumb bonehead mistakes here early on in the game. I've had a few things where I've gone in, I repaired my boat, and then I repainted it, and that cost really a lot of money, which was stupid. But yeah, so that kind of, we would have a lot more money had it not been for that. So, Dennis. Alright, so we're fixing to pull up here to our... Now, there is going to be gamepad support for this. There's something else that I saw as well. Although I have not been able to get game support to work with it, so I was thinking, you know, if you had steering wheel, it might be cool with some of the bigger boats. If you had the steering wheel, you could couple that with a gamepad. That might be really kind of cool. Enough to where you can control your throttles. You'd have your bow, you know, be able to push your front of your ships around to kind of help better park and better position yourself depending on what you know got going on. Rudder control. A lot of those things would be fairly easy, and even have the wheel just like you would in a real ship. But I couldn't get really any of that stuff to work yet, so I'm not sure if I wasn't doing something right, or maybe just in this beta press review that some things haven't been done yet. So, is that Michael or Mikhail? Hey from Sweden. Well, hello to you there, man. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so this part's pretty easy. It's not like, you know, when you go crab, you just pull up and basically you're on them. Oh, up. So we got 15 fish on this line. So basically, once your long line starts coming in, you've got 15 hooks that have fish on them. Oh, that was a good one there. I don't know what that was, but it was good. So you basically got to, you know, click something, click a mouse button, click a key whenever that circle gets in. Then you're graded on certain of those things. So whether it's fish, and then you have to gut the fish, and then that kind of shears off extra weight that you can use to, you know, store other fish on. Instead of keeping the whole fish, you could chunk the gut off and then be able to kind of salvage your storage, so to speak. So. And like I said, this is only the long line. There's about 6 different fishing techniques, from netting to trawling to bottom fishing. There's a lot of different stuff. This is only just the first parts of the game, first parts of the sim, at least when in regards to this particular style of fishing. So it's not the whole game, so don't worry. Unless a lot of times, like the crab fishing games are fun when you first start out, but that's all you ever fish for. So it's like, well, okay. And after that, it's just basically dropping the thing in and hauling it out and dumping it on the thing, and you don't really get to do anything for it. So this one's actually kind of cool that it does have something. Now, I'll say this, the gutting the fish part, we'll do that. It's it's hard as heck. Y'all be like, dude, FTG, man, what the heck are you doing, man? See, we're already stored just full just from that one catch. So these, we'll go ahead and we'll go take these back, and then I'll have 2 more that will sit out here a little bit longer. So hopefully the fish will repopulate. So, Y'all get ready for the memes. So use your mouse. Yeah, use your mouse to cut a straight line. But I guess it's so weavy here in the boat that, you know. And it doesn't matter how fast you do it. Here we go. Let's try it. Hey, what's up, Jacob? How are you? FT gutting. Starting work now, so perfect to stream. Awesome there. Is it Michael? Put in 1 for Michael or Mikhail. Look at all that blood. 3 p.m. Yucky. So yeah, it moves on. Your mouse is constantly done. So there you go. So then after you gut it, automatically stacks it up and stores it. It's just pretty cool, man. I did it. I think Nick's up for some sushi. I think Nick likes sushi. He does. He likes sushi. No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. I'm just kidding. Now I will really quick in here. I guess if things get really cold, you can fire up the furnace. Maybe if you bring you and your honey out here to go cod fishing, y'all can come down here and fire up the fire if it gets a little chilly. Looks like the boat's about to sink. All right, and let's go ahead and drive. Let's see what the so we go forward. Well, let's ride it in like a surfboard. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, fire on water. That's a perfect combination. At least if the boat catches on fire, it will not spread. It will not spread, ladies and gentlemen. You tell you never done this before. Yeah, well, not to mention not having a boat fast enough to get us quite over there. Is there a fire on board? Absolutely, Dennis. This would be an FTG stream without something there. So yes, we do have fire on board. All right, so I'm gonna have fast travel. We just don't have the horsepower to yeah, to get us there. All right. Yeah, it needs more power. Yeah, we can probably top out around 2 knots. All right, so here you go. So this is it right here. So sail, we're at 44,000. See right there, one fish trip, we're over at 101,000 right now. So yeah, so you can see you can make money pretty easy on this, but you do get a little bit more if you do gut the fish, depending on how you gut it and what your you know, what your skill levels were in doing that. So let's go ahead while I'm here. I'm just gonna go ahead and top off the fuel because I've already had to get towed back a couple of times. So let's go ahead. Let's go back out and see if we can't. Let's go and see if we can't go back and get the other ones going on here. I will say I do not mind the fast traveling here. I think it's quite okay. There we go. So I think we are going to be able to make our deadline and grab a new boat for tonight. So I'm actually kind of excited. I've been kind of working on this all day, just trying to get some things moving and get some stuff grooving here so we could not be driving this all day. All right, so now let's do it. There we go. I was about to say, there's the plane somewhere, man. How much do I need for the next boat? Not too much, Nick. I'll probably need one more fishing trip if it's good. And you can see how much the seas do affect. So, whoa, easy there, killer. Woo! Get ready to catch it. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. No. Ah, we got it. Y'all, rocket fuel. It's gonna take a lot of rocket fuel to do that. Man, look at this guy. I mean, he's got a heck of an arm. We're riding these waves like crazy. Oh man, that's great. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How are you, man? Absolutely, but this rain is okay. This rain is not view. It's view enhancing, not limiting. Surfing via boat. I know we were pulling some good. Not too hard to get the perfects in there. Nice, nice. Look at all those achievements. Well, y'all don't see the achievements. I got a ton in there. Let's go ahead and start. Get the old knife skills ready. That's a straight line. We're there with 3.5 stars. Well, y'all should know better. I don't ever stream no crap games on this channel. There's been a few games I played. I'm like, yeah, I can't stream that. Y'all know I'm not going to leave y'all. I'm not going to lead you astray, guys. I got this. I got this. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's see. A couple things once you get out here, you can check storage. You can check exactly what lines you've got out. You have this kind of a cool searchlight. I guess if you're looking for stuff, although it never really gets like truly dark, so you don't really need, at least I've not ever needed these to find anything, but I can see if you turn the brightness down and really give it more of a realistic feel, I could see that it would do it. You know, sonar storage, so there's our storage. So it does have age. Now, the cool thing is a lot of realism in this as well, because as you can see, fish begin to rot. 8 days or 14 days, it will not be sellable. So once it gets in that window, it will not be able to keep it fresh anymore, and after that, it's gone. So you've also got quotas of stuff that you can catch per season. So if you catch all of the pollock, then you have to go in and you have to catch outside of the pollock. And if you fish for cod, redfish, or haddock, whichever one, or mackerel. Of course, mackerel is not in season right now. So right now we're September the 1st. So as the year ticks through, certain fish will come up and be, you will be allowed to catch. This thing is all putting us all around here. So, and then it gives you 4 stars as my main one there. So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. And then obviously right here is your free. So gutted fish, we've got 1,900 kilograms on. We've got 1,000 free. So let's just go ahead, if we can get this sucker over there. I don't know that we can in these rough seas or not. Let's pull up our map and see if we can go over there. I don't know if we can. Gutting skill is on. Yeah, it's not too bad. It could be a lot better. I haven't quite really figured out if there's a secret to it. Like, I don't really think there is. I think it's supposed to mean, I think it's supposed to be funny. You can drive from the back or the front. You can kind of hop up. You can let it go ahead and drive straight. And if you wanted to, don't be alarmed. We do have a fire on boat, which I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a meme or not. Because if you don't know, it's really kind of bad to have fire on a boat. So I can see from this standpoint, like I think on the bigger ships, it's going to be kind of fun. I think it's going to be kind of fun to get on the bigger ships where you've got a little bit bigger bridge. Woo, man, there's some nice waves. All right, so there's our last one. We'll see if we catch these ones and take them in and see what we got price-wise. We'll have none of that there, Walter. Coal-powered? You would think so, but no, it is. I guess it's gas-powered. I don't even think it's diesel. All right, this might get a little sketchy here. See if it'll let us grab this last one. I think it will. Yeah, there we go. Good deal. All right, so now we got 13 on this line. So a lot of times, if you put the circle too quick, I know Jason was talking earlier about spreading some things out, and I've kind of made the mistake early on doing that. So the thing that I have kind of found with the game, if you spread them out enough in a circle, that once you get, because the way that it seems to be the way the fish or the way the game scripts work on this is when one, let's say when one goes down and you put one trawl or one long line in, whatever they call it. Once you put that in, the fish kind of disperse from there. It simulates that you catch the fish out of that one particular area. So if you set fish out and you set lines out in other areas that would be around that one, and kind of use that as to triangulate your fishing position, then maybe you'll be able to kind of get the ones that push out. Then those will next become the ones that be on your line now. So as long as you don't try to go catch them all and keep them all in one, one big huge flip, then you should be all right. But getting at least getting 13 on the line, at least for me right now, I mean that's one of the better ones, one of the better trips we've done. I think this should be the last one. Yep. All right, so storage is full, so let's go ahead and let's gut up. Gut up. Let's do another. Not too bad. Whoops, boy, yeah, we missed that one. Hey, what's up there, Edwin? How are you, man? Hey, Brandon. All right, so let's go ahead. I am not going to waste my time on this one. Go ahead and fast travel in. Let's go ahead and let's sail up here. Show it to Peter. Yeah, well. All right, well there you go. It's good, good info there, Jason. I could row faster. I know, man. Y'all get off my small boat, man. Get off my small boat. All right. All right, so that's 158. Let's see what we got. It's 158. I gotta see how much this boat is. I was about to say, what in the world? Where's this boat going? All right, they're gonna slowly reel me in. All right, so let's look at the dock here. So we can do that. Let's just see what our next boat is. So it's 450. We got 158, and the bank will allow us to take. Oh, they can give us up to 800, I guess, because we've got the back end to pay for it. So, well, look at there, guys. Oh, thank you. Ah, there you go. My bad. Can't see. You're playing World of Warships while watching. Yeah, that is quite the difference there, but. Well, I think isn't blue the best there, Jason, and then it goes back to green and then red's like basically that everything just pretty much, I guess, dies off and you'll lose your line. I think that's it's like red, yellow, green, blue, and then red. I think blue's in there somewhere. It's either before green or after green. I can't remember. All right, so you got a 500. Why don't we just go ahead and get one? It's 100. What 320? What's that gonna give us? That don't give us enough. Plus 158. 478. Let's just go in and get the big one. Why not? Would I like to take out this loan? Selling to SS Minnow. What's up there, Maxie? Not anymore. Because we're fixing to have us a nice little, we're getting us a bigger boat. I think. So now. Alright. Yay. Well, there you go. Woo! I feel like I've done something. Not really. I haven't done anything.